They said the number one wealth killer and the number one reason why people have no money in their savings and no money to invest is because of car notes. How much is y'all car payments?
Why y'all want so much for these vehicles? Like, no, they must gonna talk to me. They must gonna drive for me or something.
And my loan was $46,000, right, y'all? Almost 2 years later, the car is I still have $40,000 on the car.
Maybe you should get a used vehicle.
Everybody car note is $700 or more. And don't come on here lying saying that your car note is $400 because I'm not going to believe you unless you show proof. Since I have been buying cars, I have not paid under $400 for a car note. And when my car note was $400.01, that was back in 2017. Every vehicle I have purchased since then has been at least $550 or more. So what y'all doing to these vehicles that we got to pay so much money? And don't come out here talking about you got good credit, because everybody don't have a 800 credit score. And it's like everybody that I seen recently about a car, it's been like $850, $900, sometimes $1,000. Why y'all want so much for these vehicles? Like, no, they must gonna talk to me. They must gonna drive for me or something. So what kind of vehicle you got and how much your car note is? I got a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and I paid $699.39 a month.
Listen, car payments are getting higher and higher, but at the end of the day, if you keep on feeding the beast, if you keep on saying, you know what, car payments are expensive, but I'm going to still go to the dealership and get a new car and still fall in the trap, there's nothing I can do. You made that decision. We have to start making better decisions.
Something is wrong here. Dead giveaway.
You don't even have to go to a car dealership to buy a vehicle. You can buy a vehicle off of Facebook Marketplace. I'm not going to say that I recommend that, but when you do that, do your due diligence. Like, get somebody to actually inspect the vehicle before you purchase it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're able to negotiate the price.
In 2024, I financed a 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee. My APR was a 25%. The truck costed about $35,000, and my car note was $950. But when I initially got ready to finance, it was $1,025 or $1,050. But he told me he was able to give me a deal, and he dropped it down to $950.
You basically signed your life away. That is the amount that a person should be paying for a mortgage or something like that. To be paying that amount per month on a car payment, you will never be financially free. And to logically think that, okay, it was $1,000, but he gave me a deal, so now it's $950. That ain't no deal on a 2021.
They said the number one wealth killer and the number one reason why people have no money in their savings and no money to invest is because of car notes. How much is y'all car payments?
I just said that. I didn't even know that this video was coming up. A lot of people will say, hey, it's rough out here. It's so hard out here. I cannot afford food. I cannot afford X, Y, and Z. But you paying $1,000 car note on top of paying $1,400 to rent.
Damn.
We got to put all of this into perspective. Your monthly payments all together, as far as your check goes, is like $3,000. So how does it make sense? I understand why you asked for $25 now. I understand why you are asking mom for $200 until next Tuesday. You don't need that new car, but you want it.
Y'all ever get a bill so high you just can't?
Today's video was brought to you by empyreandeals. If you haven't already, go over to the website immediately and check them out. They have a variety of jewelry, and I guarantee when you go over there, you're going to be amazed. They sent me a care package, and I'm eager to open it right in front of you. It's sterling silver. It passes the diamond tester. And guess what? They even sent me a diamond tester to test it in front of you guys. What? Fire. Comes with the paperwork also. Oh, I like that. It's hidden. putting this on right now. If you want to get ice for a fraction of the price, go to Empyrean Deals right now. Shop with them. Let them know Jay sent you. Use code JAYWILL. Use JWILL and you'll receive a discount on your upcoming purchase.
Y'all ever get a bill so high you just can't? I dropped my car off to the shop yesterday. I had been needed to put it in there, but I put it in there yesterday. They get back to me this morning. They said, sir, it's going to cost $6,800 to fix your car. I said, you can keep that goddamn car. That's not my car. That is no longer my car. You said to fix my car? My car wouldn't hurt me like that. That can't be my car. You can keep that motherfucker. Because if I'm going to pay $6,800 for a car, it's going to be a different car, another car. See what I'm saying? I'm finna go get this motherfucker and park it. Or just drive it till the wheels fall off till it die. You understand? Like, baby, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do for you. I ain't got nothing for you. You've served me well. You did your duty.
You get a high car note. On top of that, it's an expensive vehicle, Mercedes-Benz, whatever the case may be. And then you turn around and you have to do maintenance, but you can't afford the maintenance. And this is the situation you will end up in. You know what? Nope, I'm good. You can keep the vehicle. I didn't need it that bad anyways. I could catch the bus for $2 and I'll save.
Y'all, the reason why I'm sharing this information with you guys, because I don't want you guys to be like 17 thinking about getting your dream car. If you don't have the money for it, don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I just want to document my journey, how I'm going to get rid of it, right? So basically, boom, I financed this car. The vehicle in total was $39,000, right? But I was upside down $10,000, basically like $10,000. I traded my old Kia, and I didn't know, the dealership didn't tell me that the Kia's been in a lot of accidents. It hit a motorcycle, it hit a person. Like, they didn't tell me none of this when I got the Kia. I'm thinking like nothing's wrong with the Kia. It hasn't been in no car crashes. I asked him, he said no. So I'm thinking everything's okay.
They're not out here to do your job. Run that Carfax, because that's going to let you know that, hey, there was 2 accidents with this vehicle. The price that you're quoting me should not be that. We got to drop it down a little bit, because when your car has been in an accident, the price depreciates like crazy.
But it is what it is. I financed it for 14, what is it called? It's called APR, something like that, 14%. I financed that for that, and my loan was $46,000, right, y'all? Almost 2 years later, the car is still, I still have $40,000 on the car. So basically I've been paying for what? I want to tell you guys, but I don't want to show you guys my VIN number, but like, deadass, y'all, like, this is crazy, y'all. It's crazy. Like, how do I show you guys without telling you guys too much? Look, it's crazy. And it's like, this is just like, you know, me struggling right now. My mom doesn't know I'm struggling. My mom is struggling too. And it's just like, it's hard because like, I've been making the ends meet with DoorDash. If it wasn't for DoorDash, I wouldn't even be able to eat. And it's like, this car is on my dad's name and it's on my name. So I don't want to fuck up my dad's credit. My dad's trying to get a house. He just got a house. He sold his house and now he wants to get another house. I don't want to mess up his car, like his credit, because my dad have really good credit, like 700. This car is on my name, is my dad's name.
Let me get this right. Her dad approved of her making a bad decision. Almost $1,000. He didn't say, hey, that's too much money. We have to calculate our moves. Hey, pump your brakes. Maybe you should get a used vehicle. Maybe we should go ahead and get you this 2009 Nissan Altima, because that's only $5,000. I mean, why not? Why not spend cash that you have and then you won't have any car note? Now we are in this situation to where you just want to give up the car. You got to work extra hours just to make this payment. Who are you really working for? Are you working for your money, or is your money working for you?
So I drive a Mercedes,
Okay.
GLA 250, and I pay $715 a month.
Okay.
Hi.
What do you drive and how much do you pay a month?
I drive a Ford Fusion and I pay $500 a month.
that?
Yeah, the Camry, I pay about $550.
Okay.
What's up, Martina?
What car do you?
My car payment is $700 and I drive a CLA.
Okay.
It's okay to go ahead and say, you know what, I'm going to find a used car. I'm going to go ahead and pay 100% cash. And guess what? I don't have a bill every month that's going to be holding me back to the point to where I can't buy groceries. It won't be holding me back from getting a house. It won't hold me back. See, this is the situation that a lot of people are falling into. For one, they use the simple fact that you don't have good credit against you, and then they make your rates way higher. And then next thing you know, probably like a year down the line, you don't even want that vehicle anymore.
Oh my God, I just seen somebody say that their car payment is $900. What the fuck are you driving, a spaceship in this bitch? I know good and well y'all are not paying $900 a month for no car payment. Are you?
This is the reality of what we are going through as Americans. Crazy thing about it is, it's only gonna get worse. I feel like it's a simple fact that people are trying to keep up with the Joneses, okay?
And I don't know, I just feel like a $500 plus car note is absurd. But also walking, not having a car and not having transportation is even more absurd. So like, what do we do in this economy? Because you need a car, there's no way around it. Everybody can't go to a car place or dealership and just drop down cash. And I'm not even sure that's something that you should or would need to do. How much are y'all paying for these car notes? Like, how much are y'all spending on car notes plus car insurance? Because it's honestly getting even more ridiculous, but I low-key can't even be mad at people for paying that much money, because what do? You need a vehicle. People who don't have a car will tell you just how annoying and how hard it is not having transportation, not having a vehicle that you can just count on to have 24/7, or even having a reliable vehicle. Having a vehicle that's not reliable, that's always breaking down and causing you problems, is just as worse as not having a vehicle. So what do you do if you need reliable transportation?
What we tend to think is not being reliable is being old in age, and that really isn't the fact of the matter. If you have a vehicle, period, your job is to maintain it. Therefore, you should get the oil changes when the oil changes are due. Therefore, you need to get rotors and brakes when you need rotors and brakes. You know what I'm saying? So when you maintain your vehicle, regardless of how old it is, it will last. As long as your engine doesn't have like over 300,000 miles. We are so caught up in looking at cars and, oh, that car is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I need this, I need that. And then, you know, you do everything in your power to get it. You pray to God, X, Y, and Z. But then you turn around and you ask why you in a situation you in. Is because, okay, well, I mean, you prayed to God about this car. You said, God, hey, let me get this car. You know, I love you, X, Y, and Z. And he gave you that car. He allowed you to get it. But just because he allowed you to get it doesn't mean that it was right for you. I mean, we just gonna keep it 100, right? So he gave you the vehicle. It wasn't right for you. You understood that this is too much for me. Now I have to make a change. You know what I'm saying? Now I have to adjust on the way that I live. Now I have to adjust on the way that I eat, because now I can't really afford groceries. Now I have to DoorDash to just keep food on my table. But all in all, when I was living that plain, simple life, I didn't need for anything.
Do y'all want to know what is worse than my Tahoe payment? You guys thought that was bad. Wait till you hear this one. It's my husband's truck. My husband drives a 2020 GMC AT4 Sierra 1500. We bought it in August of 2022. Financed it for $78,000. He still has a remaining balance of, I think it's $72,000 or $74,000. I haven't really checked recently. His payments are $1,600 a month. So y'all thought my $1,400 Tahoe payment was bad. His truck payment is $1,600 a month with an APR of 14%. So yeah, y'all stop coming after me for my bad finance decisions and go after him, because he fucked up too. Too bad he didn't buy his truck for him. I did. So yeah, I messed them both up. Oops. So maybe we should just let his truck get repossessed and keep the Tahoe, because a $1,400 Tahoe payment is a whole lot better than a $1,600 truck payment.
You want to talk about unpacking? No. In a minute, they're going to have to pack up and get out of that house and live in their vehicles. $3,000 a month on both vehicles. That's more than a lot of people's home loans. That's not a good financial move. At the end of the day, these car payments and insurance costs are leaving folks living paycheck to paycheck. But remember, there's always a way forward, whether it's refinancing or cutting costs or finding better deals. Keep your head up, stay informed, and don't let these payments control your life. You got this. Let me know in the comments if you're feeling this, and share it if you know someone who needs to hear it. Until then, y'all, be smooth.